The BBC.
The England and Wales Cricket Board has been accused of institutionalised racism by two of their former umpires, John Holder and Ismail Dawood. Holder says it looks more than suspicious that he hasn't received a reply from the ECB when offering to be a mentor. Dawood says he heard racist language used in front of senior staff, which went unchallenged.
We are having minimal representation of BAME cricket players, BAME coaches, BAME umpires and officials, BAME CEOs. The list could go on. This is from the grassroots level upwards. There's systematic blockages in the system of the ECB.
In response, the England and Wales Cricket Board have commissioned a review to reform their approach to managing match officials. They say they want more BAME, B-A-M-E representation. The Premier League has returned a weekly high for positive COVID tests, 16 positives across the 20 clubs that were tested in the top division, and that doesn't include any of the players that are currently away on international duty. Of those players that are away, the Republic of Ireland's Matt Doherty and James McLean and Egypt's Mohamed El Neni have all tested positive while with their countries. McLean plays in the Championship with Stoke, but the other two are Premier League players, so 16 is already 18. Hollywood's Ryan Reynolds is coming soon to non-league football in North Wales. The Wrexham Supporters Trust have accepted the proposal to allow Reynolds and TV star Rob McElhenney to take over their club. The Wrexham boss Dean Keats was on the programme earlier. He says he is happy to allow TV cameras in for a planned documentary.
I've already spoke with the production department of what's going to be doing and how it's going to happen. It's all new, it's all going to be strange. It's something that I'm open-minded around. It's part and parcel with football now, it seems to be. And how much access I let them have is down to my discretion.
There's much more reaction to this Wrexham takeover from Hollywood royalty in the Football Daily podcast. Chris Sutton has a real laugh with it. You can get that on BBC Sounds. Ian Botham's grandson James, also Botham, has his first international call-up. He's in the Wales Autumn Nations Cup squad to face Georgia on Saturday. The Ireland flanker Dan Levy put his horror knee injury behind him with a try on his starting return for Leinster last night. They thrashed Edinburgh 50-10 in the Pro 14. Leinster 6 wins from 6. Cardiff and Ulster also won. Sir Jackie Stewart is leading calls for Lewis Hamilton to be knighted after he won his 7th Formula One World Championship on Sunday. The Times motor racing reporter Rebecca Clancy, though, says that's unlikely to happen.
I have this conversation every year he wins a championship. Of course he should be knighted. Look at what he's done. But we know he's not going to get knighted. He lives in Monaco. That's it. End of conversation.
So that would be a tax issue, according to Rebecca Clancy. Hamilton has previously insisted he does pay tax in the UK, but because he earns his money all around the world, he pays tax elsewhere as well. Check out our special Lewis Hamilton podcast via BBC Sounds. If you haven't already, it's under the Checkered Flag umbrella. Ronnie O'Sullivan claims he's just passing the time by playing in the Northern Ireland Open snooker. He's never won it, Ronnie, but yesterday he eased into round 2.
My main focus is my running, getting my times down at the moment. I've kind of written off this year. There's not really any events worth playing for other than the Worlds in the UK. This is just a bit of a time pass.
The UK Championship is next week, by the way. Judd Trump has won the Northern Ireland the last 2 years. He's also through. They could meet in the final, those two. And world number 1 Novak Djokovic dropped just 5 games, beating Diego Schwartzman in an hour and 18 minutes at the ATP Tour Finals. Djokovic is one shy of Roger Federer's record 6 year-end titles.
BBC Sport.